Portman over Rio.
Squad, y'all know what's going on, man. We got, who's that? Chance the rapper? Oh shit, got the Chicago rappers in this bitch, man. What the fuck, I know what that is. That's, Keisha Cole, shout out to baby. Shout out my nigga, Corporate.
Had some people that was close to me. They ain't like this video, so now they smoked me all tweaking. So go ahead and hit that like button for me real quick, real fast. Blessings, appreciate you. Whole time. On August 1st, I'm blessing 10 of my active Instagram followers who consistently like and comment on my page with $100 each. The winners will be announced randomly on my Instagram story. Make sure y'all rock with me on the gram. Blessings. Folks, I ain't gonna schedule to classes. Definitely May Williams on Z9 on the last episode of Black on Black Part 119 Part 42. I accepted Brian 636's offer to partake in another mission in order to keep the Hellcat. Told me he'll update me with details in about 24 hours. I ended up taking Tiff to dinner as a smooth way to break it to her that I was not gonna tell her about Amber's identity. Conversation did get a little intense, not gonna lie, but luckily I was able to see another perspective as far as just focusing on what me and her got going on, and let me handle what I need to handle outside of us. She actually picked up what I was putting down, and we was able to partake and suffer without any injuries or insults.
Chat, I'm high as hell. I just wanted to tell y'all niggas like I'm high as hell, so
busting out the windshields of my Hellcat was enough to last a lifetime already. We decided to take a nice little stroll downtown after we ate. In the midst, caught sight of the last I expected to see, Teasy, rolling downtown with his ex-girlfriend Bernice. Oh yeah, I needed that. I instantly hit Tip with a little script, sent her home with the Hellcat, told her I'd meet her later. Boy, I was on T's ass after that his shadow, you hear me? Followed that man all through the downtown Chicago area. Incognito AF, you hear me? I had been looking for that man for too long. I was out there staking out high and low, you hear me? I must have caught Bernice's eye at some point. She immediately knew what it was. That right up out that jam, she ain't play no games. This upcoming energy was not for her. Teasy caught himself trying to roll off and roll out. I'm walking behind him, man, the whole time, getting that Jason. End up chasing fool onto a bridge. He climbed up on the rail, did the unthinkable. Fool rolled into the water, man. What up? I heated that water up. Yeah.
What if we come back? What if we see this nigga Teasy on another episode, fool? Like, cause fool, I feel like this nigga is not dead, gang. Can be, fool. Like, how you let him jump in the water? You should go ahead and deal with it, dude. Like, why you trying to like movie scene some shit? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and clap that nigga real quick. You feel me? Yeah, nigga. The chat. We still mad as hell about that shit, folks.
Yep, left that shit.
And that nigga was in the wheelchair.
Only a big twirl. Following day, new energy. Made my debut on Twitch, and it was actually Wallace here. Detective Wally's captain ended up letting him know that he had got a call about a tip regarding that homicide case that he was working on with my baby mama.
Hey, I forgot what that nigga had to ask us though.
She was in training, so he went dolo to go talk to the witness. Said she heard shots that night, came outside and recorded video of the aftermath. Said she really needed the reward money, so she was ready to snitch. 4K footage of me stuffing Buddy into the backseat of the truck that night after Brazil caught that hat. Detective Tuwoli was so geek. After Tiff finished her training, she ended up linking up with Detective Tuwoli and he showed her the footage. Threw her all the way y'all seeing me in that phone. And that's when she asked for y'all help.
Oh, he's gonna smoke. The guys are the message to me to keep quiet. Say less.
She.
Clap it up. Cause she don't gotta do this shit. So she finna come back to the crib and let her know, like, bro, you know I'm investing the body that you did, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
She. Oh, nothing's wrong. I'm actually gonna take this video, run it through the database, and see what we can find. Detective Tuola, I know. I can smell a promotion coming real soon. Tip. I'm just gonna airdrop this to myself. Name the transfer to all. Okay.
Delete that shit to him.
Let's head back to the
Delete the video from him.
Let's get out of here. Before heading back to the precinct, Tip was rattled, but she kept her composure. Meanwhile, I'm floating through traffic. Pete Dash. Gas was on E. Lourdes. Hellcats knew they could burn some fuel. I whipped into a gas station. I hopped out.
It's broad daylight, so I hope ain't nothing gonna happen to my nigga Courtney. Cause every time nigga go to a goddamn gas station, he already getting jacked, some shit or whatever.
I ran out of nowhere. I turned to the pump, startled. Big Twine standing there like soprano.
And it would be this nigga Big Twine. Shout out to Big Twine up. You feel me?
What's with the suit?
You just went to church?
I heard about what I did last night. It is cause for a celebration. I need to go get me a double-breasted situation too. Big Twine, I told you should have left that alone, bro. Shaking my head, I don't know what the f is to you, but I did what needed to be done. You shouldn't have had to deal with that day. Not like that. He took my home. He had to go. I had to get him up out of there. Looking around now. Hey, tell God he a little late with the rain. He should have let that fall last night. Big Twine, bro, it's actually a symbol of him not being too pleased, bro. I get it. I ain't perfect. He know my high.
You know, I figured if that nigga Big Twine was gonna pop up, like, he probably like, you know what I'm saying, like gods and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, like ghosts and shit like that, like he knows something bad, he already knows what's going on out there, you out there tweaking, and he don't want you to do this shit though, you know what I mean, but you feel me, Big Twine, you was a real nigga, so like, you niggas got to, like, you got to be mad forever, you feel me, till I get back there with you feel me, sorry.
Well, it sucks that you ain't really, doing my decision, but I'm just glad I got it done. Big Twine, luckily he's a forgiving guy, bro. I really just came to put some on your spirit. And what's that you trying to put on my spirit, bro? Galatians 6:7. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sow, he will also reap. With a deep sigh, Twine. That go buddy that be doing the free fill-ups. I spin my head around.
You're good fast, man.
Every time. Of course the man disappeared. I ain't know how to feel about the conversation we had just had, but shit, it was what it was. I did what I did. I continued to pump my gas.
Big Twine, you already know how we living, how we rocking, how we was out here. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, you resting. Let you rest, gang. You feel me? Like, whatever's coming to me, let that shit go, man. I'll wait for it. You feel me?
So that I can proceed to get the gum. I hop back in traffic, tripping on how the weather just magically went back to being sunny. At some point, I ended up getting a call.
Got the rain in the car, folks. Tell you.
Answer or not. Hello? Shit. Hey, Bartholomew. What you doing? Shit. Cool in the traffic. What's up with you? Shit. Let's go get something to eat. Okay, that's cool. What you got a taste for? Shit, I want some pizza. I'ma text you when it comes to me. I bet. I'm finna pull up. Shit. And hung up. Sounded like a plan, shit. Maybe she was gonna have her man right today. Who knows? About 40 minutes later, I'll pull up. Pop in. I see it.
She already ordered that motherfucker?
I follow her back towards the booth. She took
Dang, hold on.
Thug in a buggy. We both go take
She already ordered that motherfucker for her name?
to the wait. Then crust in.
And my drink!
Man.
With the lemonade? You already know what I want.
Ain't you the sweetest? She, of course, I try to be. So how you been? Reaching for a slice of deep dish? Man, one day at a time, for real, for real. I've been pushing through though. She, okay. So how your little sister doing? She good. Before taking a bite of my pizza, she at my auntie crib whole time. She, I'm so sorry that happened to her. Chicago gotta do better. Nah, for sure. I mean, wrong place at the wrong time type shit. That could happen anywhere for real. But all's well ends well. She, so I guess it was wrong place, wrong time type activity at my baby party too, huh? Touche. How did the healing process go for your chest situation? She, it was cool. It wasn't too bad. Nah, for sure. You happy with the results? She, for sure. Let me know what you think. Before looking around and unconcealing cantaloupes. I ain't see that coming. She, so what you think? Collect it.
She got her breast done. Cause I ain't even get that. You know what I'm saying?
All's well ends well. She, so I guess it was wrong place, wrong time type activity at my baby party too, huh? Touche. How did the healing process go for your chest situation? She, it was cool. It wasn't too bad. Nah, for sure. You happy with the results? She, for sure. Let me know what you think. Before looking around and unconcealing cantaloupes. I ain't see that coming. She, so what you think? Collecting myself out. Nah, they look good.
Looking like you trying to get wore out. You know what I mean? Chicago girls, they always going. It's this nigga I be watching. He be going to Obra. His name Naughty. He from New York and shit like that with the goddamn with the little twist and shit like that. He be fucking with Ike Mana, niggas and shit like that, Obra and all type of shit. You feel me? He put this one chick on that shit. And, he been cranking on the vlog like a few times. You know what I'm saying? Good little interaction, shit like that. But I got the Chicago girls, they going. You feel me? My mom be trying to say, don't go. I gotta go. You feel me? I'll go downtown, but you feel me? Like, just to live, my nigga.
Them sitting up. She, I'm too happy. I can't wait till Monday, bro. I'm out there. I'ma get my beans. I bet you will, she. So, you been thinking about us? She thinking about us. What you mean? Us, like, me and you, like, you know, being like a thing, like, in my head since you showing boobies. She, boy, no, you was my friend, like, that is weird. What you mean? You just showed me, you here? She, yeah, as a friend, mama. Knock it the fuck off. Man, I tell you about girl, man. Chuckling, man. Alright, man. She, if you're trying to see what's to something, I got friends. Oh yeah? She, I just finished talking to one of them. I think she close by. Let me text her. And grab her phone, Alright. Real good activity. After hitting shorty up, she.
Was she cool as hell though? Like, yeah, sis type shit. You feel me? Trying to throw the lob. One time, like, lay, you know what I'm saying? Probably be old, look a little older and shit like that. Maybe like a crush. You feel me? You know what I mean? But she cool as hell.
She gonna pull up. Her name Nina. I think y'all will get along real well. Show her my piece out, Nina. Alright, let's see what's up. About 10 later. Hey, what's good, bitch? Lady, Nina girl. Me, my friend Bartholomew, this is me. How you feeling, Queen? She, hey, Bartholomew. Glass, have a seat. I get up so she can slide in the pool. That motherfucker was heavy too. Burns up a feather. Don't worry about it, walk fine, right after sitting back down. So how your day was today, beautiful? She, my day going good. Lady, you got here quick as hell, thirsty. Nigga, I know you didn't call me for nothing. I ain't wanna miss my beat. Ooh, energy. Well, man, she, in jail. Oh damn. Free him, shit. What he in there for? That's some major shit, first degree murder. Oh damn. Keep him in that motherfucker, then your ass tweet. Shrug and shit. I guess. Where your girl at anyway? If you ain't go to law school, please don't judge me. I ain't got one of those. Nah,
hey, bro, you might as well just start telling like on some real nigga shit. Yeah, I be fucking with other bitches. You know how much stress you be having in life because with all these girls, Amber, you already got Amber and Temp already. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's time to, you know what I mean?
Shit. Okay. You ain't got no babies on the way, dude. Nah, for real. Cover your ears, bro. Hell no, shit. Okay. You passing the test so far. You got your own crib.
What test?
I'm a whole man out here. Shit, you ain't got no roommates, dude. Chuckle. Nah, only one who live with me is my little sister. I don't play them type of games. Nina, okay. Ooh, lady, I like him. Lady, I kinda figured you would. Nina, but what you want tonight, though? Wasting no time, I mean, shit. Whatever you trying to be on. Shit, okay, well, I wanna see you. Okay. But shit, where you wanna pop out to? Shit, we just chill at your crib. I'm a homebody for real. Ooh. Don't like no outside, shine like a homebody. Shit, that's cool. LOL, you funny as hell. In the midst of me and Shorty catching a bag, let's step up. Turn it around, oh yeah, I'll take another lemonade, bro. Hey, light on the ice next to it. The stud, I ain't here to serve you no more drinks, nigga. Oh damn, my bad. Shit, I'm finished. Lunch tab out, shit. Hey man, don't go stop playing with me. I ain't here to pick up your scraps, nigga. Confused, damn it, I thought she paid for the bill already. Like, the stud, man, you see with mama and pulled off shades. Looking at lady, that's why you ain't never want to give me a chance, cause you, okay. Oh no, for sure shit, that's just my homie. The stud, my sitting right next to Nina turned to the side looking stupid.
What the fuck? Alright, fool. See, now motherfuckers trying to, you got that fire? Niggas over here tweaking. I'm thinking like it was finna be one of these, like, I hate one of these niggas come around with your girl, be like, hey bro, your girl got a fat ass. Like one of those social, but that bitch be lying. Like, it ain't even Chicago, it's just bitches in general. Hood. Talking about a damn murder one, bitch. Watch out, fool.
Okay. Oh no, for sure shit, that's just my homie. The stud, my sitting right next to Nina turned to the side looking stupid. I just asked you if you had somebody. Nina, yeah, my nigga in jail, my bitch is free. The stud, Nina, my strap ain't even dry yet and you out here playing crazy? Man, what? Nina, I went on nothing, Reese, baby. I was just coming to see my homie. Lady got her head down, floss packing. Nina, he was trying to talk to me, I ain't gonna lie, but I went on shit with him. Found out what being buried alive felt like. Reese, say what? Hey, mama, don't play about that. It's here right now.
Man, what the fuck? Man, first of all, guys, now we ain't even talking about the girl who just came over here. The home girl who just came over here, it was just one-on-one, nigga. Like, why you even bring this friend? Why you don't bring no friend like this? She got hella motherfuckers on the side and shit, come over here looking like, you feel me? I got locations and shit. You got me fucked up, gang. I ain't gonna fuck. I'm trying to put it all on gang.
No, but I went on shit with him. Found out what being buried alive felt like. Reese, say what? Hey, mama, don't play about that. It's here right now. Empty my clip last night, so the whole time I don't even want no smoke. Reese, matter of fact, shit, I don't even need no gun. I'll beat you right now. Nina, Reese, baby, it's okay. We just gonna leave. Reese, get your chest up, grab me right
You
up.
gonna let him do
Nina slide
you got me
let me lose Reese. Nigga, before walking over to Nina, grabbing her up, and pimping off. After trying to fix my clothes, I look at lady, why you ain't help me, friend? You saw that, she big as hell. I ain't want none of that. Wild as hell, look at it. I go take a seat back at the table.
Nah, fool, you wanna be a boy? I'm gonna beat your ass like, you feel me? Like, bro, put them paws on, bro, you got me fucked up. I'll beat the shit out of stud, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'll forward the studs, they be cool as hell. You know what I mean? I ain't on no Drewski shit. You know what I mean? But nigga, I'll beat the shit out of Stud, nigga. Watch out, gang.
Right after, I get a FaceTime call. Looking at my phone, it's Brazil. Answering up. Hello? She, brother. Long time no see. It was, I type shit. What's good with you, sister? She, coolin'. Whole time, come pick me up. Right now? She, no, yesterday. Right now.
You trying to act like I'm a Uber or some shit. What is that? I'll call you a Lyft. Call her a Lyft.
Well, ain't no point in asking if you feel better. Clearly, you back to yourself. Alright, I'm on my way. She. And fix your collar. Have some decency about yourself. Always had something to say. Alright, man. I'll see you in a little minute. She. Yup. And hung up. Looking at lady, well, yeah, I need to go pick my little sister up. Lady, well, it was nice to see you again, friend. Sorry about all that. I thought she was done with her. Right.
I'll still be mad at her. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
She tried, I guess. I pull up to go pick up Brazil. She come outside, hop in a car, stuffing her face with some chicken.
2 plates.
She wasn't playing with those portions.
Oh, that's what's wrong with it.
Mouth open, smacking like a mother. You always hungry or eating something. She, where you just come from? Giordano's. Biting into another piece of chicken. She, why you ain't give me none? You clearly being satisfied by Wilma's already. Greedy as hell, I can tell by the packaging. She, you in my business? Stop that before pulling at her portions. There was a certain type of piece that was about to be taken away from me now that she was back. We pull off in the traffic. Meanwhile, Tip was at the precinct and her office at the computer. Detective Clapper come knocking on the door. Looking up, Tip, oh hey. After stepping into her office, taking a seat on the desk, how you doing today, gorgeous? She, I'm doing okay. How about you, detective? He, you know I'm cool. Just came off a SWAT assignment. This drug dealer had about 50 keys in the gold, man. I had to kick the door down. Tip, oh wow. Action-packed day for you, huh? He, early. But congratulations. Tuoli told me y'all got a break on that homicide case. Tip, oh. Yeah. Definitely a blessing. He, so you ran buddy through the system yet? What came up? She, still waiting to get those results back. Just waiting. He, so you ain't the only one that's waiting around for something, huh? She, what do you mean, detective? He, you know how long I've been waiting to see you again? Let me take you out, show you a good time. She, well, the same boyfriend that you met. I don't think he would be too happy about that. He, the same one that had you in your feelings, playing with your emotions. She, yeah, that one, but we worked through that, so we're okay. He, ain't nothing wrong with a little sightseeing, grass might be green on the other side. She, I understand where you're coming from, but we're kind of locked in. He, locked in with what? Y'all married? She, well, no.
This nigga thirsty as hell, gang. Like, I'm already knowing he crushed again. He already crushed before. Like, and this shit crazy. It's like, if you think the girl cops and shit in the precinct and shit like that don't be getting crushed shit by the men, cops shit, you dumb as hell for. That's like high school shit like that, like, my nigga.
No, we're not.
And he got hella rank. Talking about some detective. Nigga think he got, you know what I'm saying? Think he's squad. You know what I mean?
Oh, what, y'all got a baby together?
Talking about he kicked no.
She, no, we don't. He.
Oh.
Loyal type. Standing up, he. But
she faking the baby too? But none of these motherfuckers want that baby. That shit crazy. Y'all both ain't shit, man.
But that's why I want you. He may not know what he got, but I do. But I'm gonna play that cool. Be patient. Won't put too much pressure on you. But I'm holler at you. Always a treat, gorgeous. As he walked out of her office, she took a deep breath. She had enough on her man already. Meanwhile, Brazil had me in a parking lot while she's standing on the hood of my car as I slowly roll forward and she doing something.
And you gonna let her do all this shit for a TikTok. And I know that's what she's doing. She's doing a TikTok. Look at the dance, gang.
Some type of TikTok trend that I had never heard of. Maybe you familiar with it. I don't know. Eventually, look, that's enough. Get down before you did up my hood. I stopped the car. She hopped down and bailed back into the car. After she get in, okay, that was just practice. Now we just need somebody to record and we're gonna be sitting. Man, I ain't got time to be playing with you before I got a call. Looking at my phone, it was from Brian 636. Hello? Pete, Bartholomew, how soon can you come get the information for the mission? Finna pull up on you right now. Pete, cool. Meet me at my shop. See you soon. And hung up, had my high beat. Brazil. Where we finna go, brother? We gotta go stop somewhere and pick up something real fast.
Drop her.
You can stay in the car though. I won't.
No need to bring her with you. Hell no.
Okay.
Don't be bringing your sister out here in street shit, man.
Right before I pulled off, I ended up getting another call. It was Tip. Hello? Hello, Bartholomew. What are you doing right now? About to bust a little move right quick. What's going on? We need to talk. Okay, well, I'll slide by your crib tonight and we can chop it up. No, we need to talk ASAP. Okay. If you insist.
Oh, man. Shit, you ain't heard that shit since you got down. I don't even know. Since you probably cheated, nigga.
I'm gonna send you the address to this park. Meet me there.
Yo.
Alright, soon as I make this little move right quick, I'ma pull right up. Alright. And hung up. I ain't know what that was about, but I was gonna
She finna tap your phone,
guy. Right now, it was time to head to the motorcycle.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you though. However this conversation gonna go on the park, it's either you kill her or y'all was like, damn, we killed Tip. You gonna have, she know now, bro. But if they already know, like your dreads on the video, no ski mask, nothing. You know what I mean? Killing Tip, I ain't gonna do nothing. I don't know.
I pull up to his bike shop. I pop inside. Walking up to me, Bartholomew, nice to see you again. I'm the white pirate. I'm alright, I guess. Let's cut to the chase. If you complete this mission, the Hellcat is all yours. Not in my head, so, what I gotta do? All of the information you need is in this envelope. I take it, heartbeat, fast as hell. I ain't even wanna open it. No rush. Just a little 24 hours to complete it. But if you don't, with a deep sigh, I 10-4. Talk to you soon, Bartholomew.
That nigga gonna probably tell you, you gotta kill him when they or something, bro.
I walk back.
I always want you to kill somebody like you, like you a hitman son.
Put this in a glove compartment. After tossing it in there, everything good, brother? With a deep sigh, yeah, it will be.
Alright, you finna stress the fuck out, boy. He just gave you an envelope.
Oh, damn.
Then you gotta talk to Tip about a murder.
When she leaves?
Your life and
I don't really know how long she been here for, but I know she stopped by Auntie Bianca's house while I was there the other day. I go back to Atlanta tomorrow. Oh, wow. It would have been nice to see her. It's been a minute. Brazil, she asked me if I wanted to come back to Atlanta with her for a week. You could just stay right here. It's too much going on. Brazil just shrugged, face forward. I didn't want to have to worry about reporting nothing else to my mama. Tip was waiting patiently for me at the park. Walking up where you see a lot. What's good, babe? Everything cool? Looking at Brazil, hi, how are you, younger sister? Brazil, hi, I'm fine, thank you for asking. Tip, I needed to talk to your brother about something very important. can you give us a little privacy for just a few seconds? Brazil, okay. Before running toward the park and hopping on some little springy thing. So what's going on? With a deep side sheet, Bartholomew? Is there something you want to tell me? It was a number of things she could have found out, but I played it cool out. Yeah. I love it. Taking a deep breath, she... Other than that, Bartholomew. Shaking my head. Nah, it's nothing else. Why you ask? She take her phone out, open it up, and hand it to me. Grabbing it from her, I look and it's a video pressing play. It's footage of me from the night of the shooting. What? She explained that to me, Bartholomew. I was speechless. In my head, I'm just getting that Duke business. Ain't no fucking way, boy. I handed her the phone, taking it back. She, Bartholomew, why did you kill that man? I didn't kill him. She, the resolution on this video is 4K. I know what it looks like, but I didn't kill that man. Look, one night, driving in traffic, I've been into this alley to take a piss. Buddy popped out of the cut all drunkish, trying to send it up with me. He ended up fighting, beating the f*** out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Taking a pause. And somebody shot him. She. Who shot him, Bartholomew? Were they in the truck with you? Wanna know way I was gonna rat out my little sister. I can't say. Tip. I've been working this homicide case forever, Bartholomew. You're the last person I thought would have something to do with this. Like it wasn't a surprise that my baby mama...
Why she sound like she don't give a fuck? Yo.
Side case forever, Bartholomew. You're the last person I thought would have something to do with this.
Why is sound so relaxed just talking about this shit? This shit funny shit. She don't care.
I ain't got nothing to say. Tip, I need to know who killed that man, Bartholomew, because right now, you're the #1 suspect.
You gonna do me like that? You gonna do me like that?
I can't tell you that. But what I can tell you is I didn't do it. On everything I love, I didn't do it. I felt like I was on an episode of Law and Order. Tip just looked at me, hopped up, and stormed off. It seemed like dun-dun should have came right after that. I can imagine she ain't know what to think. Brazil hopped off the little springy thing, walking up, she... Brother, am I going to jail?
She heard that?
How did you even know what we was talking about, Brazil? She, brother, I know how to read lips very well. Nosy mom with a deep side eye. Nah, you're not going to jail, Brazil. She, so what are we gonna do? I guess it's just as good as
be cool, gang.
I don't know. She, what about going back to Atlanta with Auntie?
Don't even worry about that shit.
I need y'all help. Shit just got real.
Yo.
I would have never in a million years thought that Tip would be the one working that homicide case. And now, some way, somehow, she didn't get video evidence connecting me to the crime. And that could possibly incriminate Brazil, too. What should I do? Should I send her out to Atlanta and get out the way? Boy, that probably wouldn't be the best move. Drop it in the comments and let me know. And on the next episode of Black Talk Be Like Part 119, Part 43, we're gonna see what the next move is. I need an answer. I'm waiting on y'all. Let me know. Oh God.
Man. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know, bro. I don't know. All I know is I'ma watch what you gon' whatever you decide, I'ma watch it. Fuck it, you feel me?